Philadelphia Eagles. All that and more coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us in downtown New Orleans at the Caesars Superdome. Straight ahead, a rematch from Super Bowl 57, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from the Superdome. Britton Covey going to bring it out of his end zone. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. He's past the 30. He might score. He will score. Touchdown, Eagles. So a heck of a start to this one. We haven't even gotten settled in already in the end zone on the opening kickoff.
And you know what happens, too? Now you got to translate what that means, because I think for the team that just scored, their defense, I think they'll be more aggressive now. They'll be bolder. They're playing with a lead and an early one and some momentum. So if you're the offensive coordinator on the other side of the field, you'd better be prepared for some heavy pressure coming your way. They're going to try and get another big score and a big one early.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So how about that for an intriguing start? The opening kickoff of the ball game, return for a touchdown. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Time to see what Patrick Mahomes can do here with his first possession. The quarterback out of Texas Tech getting set to lead this KC Chiefs offense.
And simply put, for many, he's the gold standard for quarterbacks in today's NFL because of his ability to create, find the open man, use all the different arm angles that he has. He's a complete package, and boy, his team loves to play around him.
And right away, he lost the football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. They're already trailing here in this first quarter. Last thing they needed was to cough the football. Well, they coughed it up, but luckily for them, it went out of bounds.
Yeah, still a long way to go. But when you're losing, every possession takes on a little bit more importance, doesn't it? And in that case, they almost made this game a lot more difficult for themselves by turning it over. Fortunate there.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. Got his man. And it's a fumble. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolding.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. That one complete down the field to Smith. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Sometimes you get a first and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on first down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run.
Elliott now to add the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. A nice, tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score it. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. Wide open receiver complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Mahomes gets it out quickly, and it's complete out wide. And he is going to lose yardage here. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Here's Mahomes to throw. Open man, it's the tight end Kelsey. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 31-yard line. Now Mahomes. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. From the 23, here's 2nd and a couple. And again, it's Mahomes. Got him. And a loose football. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. Mahomes, touchdown! From 6 yards away. And the Chiefs are back within a score. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Up to midfield. Look at him go inside the 30. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Eagles.
Again, help it, partner. I get fired up. 2 kickoff returns for touchdowns in the same game. This is fun to watch.
Yeah, we call a lot of games at a lot of different places. Sometimes it seems like we do it simultaneously, but we rarely get to see this. Elliott on for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. Well, we talk a lot about explosive plays on offense. How about an explosive play on special teams? Certainly one there on the kick return for a touchdown. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. And the Chiefs offense ready to go again. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
And he's going to go down again. That's big Jordan Davis powering in to drop it. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And a costly turnover there as the ball will be spotted first and goal at the 5-yard line. This defense, Charles, very opportunistic here early. A second fumble recovery in this first quarter of play.
And
he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley with his second touchdown of this opening quarter. Elliott now to add the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he returns this to the 22. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Mahomes now on first down. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. That right there, his first incompletion so far in this game, Charles. He was 9 of 9 before that.
Yeah, I think that qualifies as being locked in. And then you have to ask him the question, so what caused the incompletion? Come on, man, get back on your game. Let's go.
Mahomes throw here complete to Kelsey. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes. Being chased out left. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. And he's brought down.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Here's Barkley. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Paris Campbell there to make the grab. And the Eagles are able to add on to their first half lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And the route is on here in this first half. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And this will be caught by Brown. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Pacheco gets it up the gut, and they'll stop him after a gain of a couple to the 33. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try to fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes looking middle, and that's complete. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. 2nd and 6. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. He finds his man, complete. That's Brown. And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 45-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Mahomes now on 1st down. This will be caught once again by Brown. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Here's 2nd and 3. Mahomes to throw once more. He finds his man, complete. That's Brown. Well, they just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. Throwing the out route here, and it's complete to Kelsey. Well, your QB's been sacked 4 times in the game already, and they're the holding call.
And you know darn well the offensive line coach is frustrated and upset that he's been hit that many times.
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. On 3rd down, it's Pacheco. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. They'll get 15, but that won't be nearly enough. It's 4th down. Matt Araiza now on to punt this one away. Britton Covey deep for Philadelphia. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. They'll throw now on the final play. Looking for Campbell downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll get you over to... All right, so we skip the rest of halftime and get set for the 3rd quarter. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the... And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and an Eagle touchdown. So they get the 1-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
Elliott on for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. And the Chiefs now getting set to go. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Throwing now is Mahomes. Over the middle. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it.
There he goes left side. There he goes again. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley. 57 yards. And the Eagles have taken a 6-touchdown lead.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Now Mahomes. It's complete to Brown, right side. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And 3rd and 8 now. And in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. That is caught. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards. So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10. They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up 3rd down. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Shotgun snap to Mahomes.
Well, that play was certainly a little bit different because on the previous play, he was sacked. This time, protection a lot better, had time to survey the field, and still couldn't find an open receiver.
And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line. The Eagles just about set to go to work on offense. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Second down and 8. Again, it's Barkley. A spin. 2 spins. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, an even 90 yards. And the Eagles get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Now you talk about the dominating rushing performances that you and I have seen together. This has got to be right up there. His 4th touchdown run of the game and another long one to boot.
And I don't need to ask for a witness because you're right here with me. We are watching this, and we're watching such a performance that is demoralizing for anyone on defense. You know, it starts out coaches screaming, tackle him, get him. And after that last touchdown, I bet it's pure silence on that side of the ball.
Elliott now to add the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. It only took him 2 plays there to find the end zone. The last one, the long run, getting him in for 6 points. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. So now here are the Chiefs as their offense makes their way back out onto the field. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
On second down, here's Mahomes. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Jordan Davis in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd. Back now here live in New Orleans. The Chiefs on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Mahomes going to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Rice. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Here's Mahomes to throw. Open man, it's the tight end Kelsey. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 11. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Following the fumble recovery, Barkley. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Now Barkley. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Oh, the spin.
Another miss.
Still on his feet. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 60 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Looking to throw. Barkley. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Here's a 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Barkley. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Well, when coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we haven't been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for 2. And he will not make it to the goal line as his try for 2 is going to come up empty. But now this time Mahomes will throw. That ball caught. It's Rice. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they...
That is going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Back to throw here. Under pressure, they got him again. Jalen Carter, he's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off, and he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
Nifty move. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Nifty running by Barkley there on 1st down. He scoots forward for 7 yards, sets him up nicely, 2nd and 3. Saquon Barkley running right. Down the right sideline. Breaks through the contact. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
I know I should keep the focus and the spotlight on the hero that just scored, but tackling's been an issue for this defense all game long. I can't set that aside. We just saw it again here. Missed tackles leads to his long touchdown run.
Now that Eagle offense will stay out there as he'll go for 2. Hurts will throw. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time?